Hey, what's up everyone? Tyler here with Secureteam. So I was working on a new video that I was going to post way later tonight when I was thinking about the video I posted yesterday and a piece of footage that links to it, and so I wanted to post this quick video here. So if you guys remember in yesterday's video, I spoke about the anomalous triangular shaped structure or object that had been discovered kind of partially buried under the dirt in the middle of a crater on Mars. And if you haven't seen that video yet, go over and check it out. It's very interesting. Found the triangular structure along with a dome or something that looked like a domed building or something like that in a crater down the ways a bit. And in that video, I kind of talked about this elusive triangular UFO that's been seen all over the world. It's one of the hallmarks of UFO research. You know, you can't talk about UFOs without having someone say, hey, I've seen an unidentified strange object in the sky, and it was in a triangular shape, usually a black triangle. And so tonight I was thinking about that video and, some of the best footage that I could find that would, maybe help prove that these triangular ships, these anti-gravity craft, wherever they come from, they exist. And so there is a piece of footage that many of you likely have never seen before and that was posted online back in the early days of YouTube around 2008. And while it's not the best footage, it's actually shot out of a guy's moving car in England. Once you actually analyze it, it's possibly some of the best footage of a TR-3B that I have ever seen. So here is that clip first, without any analysis, any stabilization, and we'll analyze it here in just a second.
It's not even there.
Alan, don't lie.
I'm not chatting shit with you.
You obviously got it in the wrong place.
No, it's not there. Is that it? What the fuck is that?
Everyone's looking at it. I think it may be from advertising. Have you got it on there?
What the fuck is that?
Have you got it on there?
Yeah.
Maybe it might be like a satellite or...
No.
Okay, so that is the unstabilized, unanalyzed clip taken in Southampton, England, back in 2008. And while at the time, phones and video cameras weren't the best, this clip made a pretty big splash on the web. And so, as you just saw, before we analyze it, the man is riding down the street when he notices what he described as a silent, spinning black triangle. It was actually seen 3 different times in the month that it was captured. Once over Millbrook, once over Shirley, and over the Western Docks. So maybe if any of you guys from the UK, you'll know where that is. And so at the time, that new video, which was, again, the clearest that had ever been captured of one of these triangles, it was taken on the mobile phone by a passenger traveling under the Millbrook flyover. And there was actually an investigation that was launched by the Southampton airport after worried members of the public alerted their bosses, with an airport spokesman later coming out and saying that they had received the inquiry about the UFO with multiple sightings of this black triangular craft, and of course they denied anything strange was going on. So before we go any further, I know you guys are wanting to see this, here is the stabilized version of this UFO. Check this out. Okay, so tell me if that doesn't make the hairs on your neck kind of stand up. The man who recorded this, who goes by the name of Mr. Campbell, was completely confident that the object he recorded was not a kite. He said that there was absolutely no wind that day, so it shouldn't have been spinning. He said that its large arc across the sky also meant that it was not tethered to the ground in any way, like you would think of an advertising blimp or something like that. And he was totally convinced, and as you guys are seeing in the stabilized footage, this thing looks legit. It does not look like any balloon to me. Not a drone. Remember, this is back in 2008, way back before drones or, were common as they are today, where you could just walk into any Walmart and buy one. Does not look like a balloon to me. I mean, this thing is sharp-edged. It looks hard. It looks rigid, and as you're watching this stabilized footage, one of the key things that you'll notice is just the perfect rate of speed that this thing is slowly turning as it moves through the sky. There's no deviation, there's no slowing down, speeding up. Perfectly unaffected by wind or anything like that. Again, there was no wind that day, and it exhibits this spin that has been, recounted countless times by UFO witnesses, whether you're talking about flying saucers or triangles. A lot of them will exhibit this slow spinning motion. Sometimes it's faster, sometimes it's slower. Now, some say this has to do with the anti-gravity technology that is aboard these craft. Whereas it's spinning, it's sort of creating this anti-gravity bubble that allows it to counteract the gravity of our own planet. In some UFO videos, you may remember seeing that saucers sometimes wobble. And this wobbling effect has also been described, one of which was Bob Lazar, who said that when you see a flying saucer wobbling in the sky, kind of spinning and wobbling, that doesn't mean it's fake or that it's being suspended by a string. Many times, this wobbling, again, is a side effect of the anti-gravity technology, where you'll have gravity waves moving above and below the craft. You could think of it kind of as a rock sliding on ice. And so a lot of these craft are described as sort of sliding on these gravity waves, sometimes wobbling, sometimes spinning. But here we're just seeing the slow spinning, silent craft, again, jives with a lot of the eyewitness testimony over the years. And I just wanted to show you guys a piece of footage that many of you likely have never seen before. I do think that it's probably one of the best pieces of footage providing evidence for these black triangular craft. And so maybe if any of you guys from the Southampton area maybe remember this sighting or saw the craft yourself, put it down in the comments. And yeah, we will continue this search. If you have your own footage, don't hesitate to email it to me. Now remember, when you send videos through Gmail, Gmail compresses them. So the best thing to do if you have a video is either A, upload it to YouTube and then email me the YouTube video link, or upload it to Dropbox and then email me the download link. That way, I can get the full res version. Alright, so thanks again guys for stopping by. I'm going to get back on this video, and before you guys head out, I will leave this video today with some of the best evidence that these things are out there, they're real, and they don't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon.